2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the San Antonio Spurs. For San Antonio, they won their last matchup, that game against the Lakers. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And Kenny, part of the early season is about making adjustments. For some, it's new personnel. For others, it's getting situated in a new city and a new arena. Tell us a little bit about that process.
Well, you know, players and coaches have been together for a while. They have the huge advantage because they know what to expect and they know the process.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Last outing for Orlando. They won that game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, the confidence just... exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Tony Parker is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Parker. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Leonard, no luck. On defense, San Antonio. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
The Magic shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Tobias Harris.
The free throw off from Harris. Parker with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Now here's Leonard. 5 to shoot. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Now here's Parker. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Middleton against Payton. There's the pick. Parker outside. Gobert the screen. Puts it up from 15. Misses off the right iron. Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Payton. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Payton's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Gobert kicks to Anderson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. They've had success against this team, winning their one matchup of the season, but he's not getting complacent, and his first order of business has been readying them to score against such a tough shot-blocking presence inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down good perimeter looks. We've got to be aggressive getting to our looks and try to track down our misses. Guys, let's see how it works.
And Doris, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely on offense, they forget to defend.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And Tony Parker drops them both. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Payton kicks to Harris. 13 feet away. And that one goes long.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Now here's Middleton. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Leonard, and it's blocked by Gordon. Here's Oladipo, and the serious dunk to finish it off.
That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Enough said on that one.
It's Parker with the drive. No good. Great D that time from Payton. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Oladipo. Outside Gordon. On the wing, Harris. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with the block. And here is Parker. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. There's a good screen. Takes a 3. Shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. Oladipo, the pass to Payton. Gordon dishes to Harris. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Harris has got 6.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Anderson, a screen on Gordon. Leonard attacking, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Here's Middleton. Orlando leading. Peyton kicks to Gordon. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
He had a defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Middleton. Azania, he's checked in for Orlando. And he makes both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. First in field goal percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they're #1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Now, here's Oladipo. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Harris against Leonard. Anderson, a screen on Harris. Gobert, the screen. A 3 from Leonard. The Spurs rebound, and they take the lead.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Orlando trailing here. Oladipo, the pass to Hazanya. Baseline try. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Leonard attacking. Lots of room. Anderson's shot is off. Magic have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Dishes it to Vucevic. Got it from 16 feet.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Parker inside. Guarded by Oladipo. Gordon with the defensive effort. Harris dishes to Oladipo. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Azanya, defended by Middleton. Azanya's shot is off.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Parker kicks to Middleton. Feeds it to Leonard. Parker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Gobert. Vucevic with the block. Oladipo, the pass to Vucevic. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Middleton kicks to Leonard. There's the dish to Parker. Pass to Gobert. Gordon against Leonard. Shot off the screen. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic Dancers.
And there in the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. Number 1, the Spurs. The Magic in second.
Because of the way these teams defend, Kevin, both of them can be competitive against any team in the league with that scratch-your-eyes-out defense.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Robin Lopez is checked in for Vucevic. Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Harris. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Gobert. Aldridge comes in for Anderson. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Satoransky subbed in for Parker.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Bellinelli, guarded by Oladipo. West a screen on Oladipo. And Leonard has it in the corner. Again, Leonard missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Pass to Hazania. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Fournier dishes to Dedmon. On its way from Oladipo for 2. David West grabs the miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Leonard.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Satoransky. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Good.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Here's Fournier. Bellinelli is covering. Lopez, no luck. Bellinelli passes to Satoransky. Aldridge down low. And he's off on his first shot of the game. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs out in front, leading by just 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
And San Antonio has possession. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. On the court for San Antonio here in the second.
Over these last 10 games on the Magic schedule, this is how they stack up right here. 4th in opponent points per game, 9th in blocks. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And you go back to their ranking in opponents' points per game. Teams just can't seem to put runs together against them. You get a bucket here, a bucket there, but that defense, it just wears on you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Both free throws good for Aldridge.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Pass to Hazania. Lopez a screen. There's the pass to Hazania. Payton drives in. And it's Vucevic missing. Spurs leading by 3. They set the pick. Satoransky the pass to Bertens. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Fournier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
A moment here to see some numbers for Payton. His last 10 games, he's around 6 points per game, 9 assists and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
San Antonio with the ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And good on the basket. Book it.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Hazania. High arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Hazania's got his first basket of the night.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Here's Satoransky, covered by Payton. Aldridge a screen. Shot clock at 5. The 19-foot shot. The shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
And Greg, the foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
The Magic trail by 3. Payton outside to the paint. That's tipped. Stripped away. Here's Fournier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Inside, Lopez. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Hazania. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very effective.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Stolen by Anderson. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Robinson's checked in for Bertens.
Brad Robinson.
On defense, Orlando. It's a 3-point game. Here's Parker. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's the Magic with the ball. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And Fournier kicks to Payton. Lopez a screen. Payton drives in. Off the pick. And Lopez throws it down.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss. You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Harris against Anderson. Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. 4 on the clock. Here's Gordon. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Spurs leading by 5. Gobert with a screen for Parker. Down low and stolen by Harris. Payton outside. There's the screen. Down low. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Payton. Gordon's got his first 2 points of the night.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Gobert, the screen. Parker dishes to Middleton. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Madden dancers.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Second is Tony Parker.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
Now here is Harris. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Toronto. The wide open look here for Oladipo. No good on the 3. Spurs leading by 5. Parker with it. Now Payton defending. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. It's Robinson high post. Lets it go with the 3. They get the rebound.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
The Magic have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Lopez. The Spurs also with the sub. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Robinson. And he sinks the second. Here's Leonard. Last game we saw him score 13. Gobert with a screen on Gordon. Anderson, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Oladipo, good.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Spurs leading by 8. Parker left side. Leonard with the screen on Peyton. Layup off the pick.
Looking at the game for Kawhi Leonard, he has 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also, just battling hard on every possession.
The Spurs have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. The first free throw is good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. West is checked in for Anderson, and it's Bellinelli in for Chris Middleton. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. The Magic trail by 10. Harris outside.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's the screen. Oladipo outside. Leans from outside. Another miss by Oladipo.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Now here's Peyton. An 11-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Just 5 on the clock. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. San Antonio leading by 8. Parker outside. He dishes it to West. Pulls it up. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. So for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Hezonja in for Elfrid Payton. San Antonio also making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Gobert. And Satoransky subbed in for Tony Parker. There's 1:54 left in the first half. They set the pick. Passes it to Hezonja. To the inside. Off the pick. Here's Dedmon. Count the bucket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Satoransky. To the right side. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. Drops one in from the wing. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Satoransky. West with a wide open look. And it's West again missing.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Here's Oladipo. West with the block. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Aldridge with a screen on Oladipo. There's the feed to West. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For San Antonio, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And David West drops them both. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Harris. Vucevic with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Vucevic with the bucket. Here's Satoransky. Guarded by Oladipo. Now Aldridge hits the jumper in space. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And that concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, David, a great first half that demonstrates a lot of the evolution of this team. As a veteran of this group, can you tell us a bit about the concepts that have helped this cohesion?
You know, we've developed some good habits, creating an identity, but we've just got to continue to try to make the right play every single time, and then the game will speak for itself.
David, thank you. Guys, Coach would point directly to this guy as to what this team is all about.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. The second quarter was when things really came together for them, and the result is they were able to build a solid 6-point lead at the half. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
San Antonio leading by 6. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Tries again, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Spurs. Kicks to Harris. Here's the three, and that one's good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
To the inside, and he jams it with authority.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Magic trail by 7. Payton kicks to Harris. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Gordon against Parker. Gobert with a screen on Gordon. And Parker, here we go. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead. Pick by Vucevic. Here's Payton, and the rejection by Leonard.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, 10 points and a block.
First trip to the line for him here.
Nikola Vucevic.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Spurs leading by 7. Parker with it. Now Payton defending. Parker drives in, and he banks in the layup. Parker's got 10 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here is Harris. 9 points in the game so far. The rebound by Anderson.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Madden dances.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. Really been a key contributor over the past month. 2nd in field goal percentage. And he's also got the 2nd best three-point percentage in the league. An absolute deadeye from beyond.
And you mentioned it. I mean, one of the top shooters in the league, quick trigger with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he could even move higher up the rankings.
Now here's Oladipo. He's got 7. Dishes it to Harris. There's a good screen. Pick by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Payton outside. Puts up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
It's Parker with the drive. And he slams it one-handed.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has. And such a strong finisher as well.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Fans, get ready for your...
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He told Harris that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
So it's San Antonio now. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Parker passes to Middleton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Assist goes to...
Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Fournier. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Gordon cannot hit. Great D that time from Middleton. And here are the Spurs. They're on an 18-7 run. Parker outside to the middle. Here's Gobert. Gordon with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Harris off the drive. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Parker dishes to Middleton. Now here's Leonard. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. With the teardrop, Orlando grabs the miss.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Here's Fournier looking for his first basket still in this one. Just his first attempt. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the Spurs with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Middleton can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 17. And Fournier kicks to Payton. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Payton's got 7 points.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
It's Parker with the drive. And here's the break. Payton, good. Payton's got 4 points this quarter.
Great D. He picked it off and took it all the way for the solo finish.
Gobert.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's Harris. Gobert with the block, but they recover it. Spurs leading by 15. And Anderson has it in the corner. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Magic.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here's Fournier. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Lopez gets it to go.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Parker. And that's good off the glass that time. Parker's got 16.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
And it's Harris off the drive. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Look at what Harris has done so far. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
That free throw, no good. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Orlando. Hizanya comes in for Evan Fournier. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Gobert. Aldridge comes in for Anderson. Abrinas is checked in for Chris Middleton. And Satoransky subbed in for Parker. He hits the second from the line. San Antonio leading by 14. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
On the wing, Harris. Ball stolen. Here's Satoransky, covered by Payton. Nobody near Leonard. Another one falls for San Antonio. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Harris outside. He feeds it to Lopez. Here's Azania. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Harris. The Magic have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. That free throw good from Lopez. San Antonio leading by 15. And Satoransky kicks to Leonard. Shoots from the corner. The offensive rebound, Aldridge. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Berton is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 1:23 left in the 3rd. Payton, right side. He kicks to Dedmon. It's Oladipo on the wing. To the inside. And stolen by Aldridge. Pushing it up. Here's Satoransky. Can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Azania. Out left to the wing. Picked by Vucevic. Payton passes to Vucevic. He got right to the cup using that screen. Vucevic has got 16 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Out left to the wing. Here's Aldridge. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 9.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Spurs out in front, running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Magic trail by 20. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Chris Middleton is out there with Parker. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line, shooting 2. Evan Fournier.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. San Antonio leading by 19. Parker up top, guarded by Oladipo. Aldridge, no luck. And it's the Magic's ball. And Fournier kicks to Oladipo. To the paint, here's Vucevic. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for San Antonio. Spurs leading by 17. And Middleton kicks to Parker. Gobert the screen. The kick out to Anderson. Middleton dishes to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Vucevic. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
So it's Orlando now, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Here's Azania. He's covered by Anderson. A good look from Vucevic. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Anderson, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game. The Magic trail by 20. And Oladipo kicks to Fournier. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound San Antonio. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Shooting for Orlando, Kawhi Leonard. Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Orlando making a change here. Harris is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And it's Vucevic missing. Parker left side. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Shot off the screen. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Gordon. Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
At the line, shooting one, Mario Hezonja.
That's good from Hezonja. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
San Antonio with the timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Madden dances.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told the team he wanted to run their offense through Parker. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
4 on the shot clock. Harris misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Middleton following the missed shot by Tobias Harris.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Gordon with a screen on Gobert. Hezonja from down in the low post. It goes. Hezonja's got 5 points in the quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Anderson. Parker with a clean look. And the Spurs scoring again.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Oladipo with the ball. Here's Vucevic. Gobert with the block. Middleton drives in. Got that bucket in no time at all.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Payton, he's checked in for Hezonja. And that one falls for Middleton. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Oladipo goes in from 13, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Orlando ball.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Here's Dedmon. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Satoransky, covered by Payton. Here's Marjanovic. There's a screen by Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Satoransky. Misses the 3.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
Here's Satoransky following the bucket by Orlando. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Orlando moving the ball around. Picked away. Bertans, the pass to Satoransky. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Marjanovic. Unloads from 13. And that one's good.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket. Right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's Bishop. Bellinelli pulls it in.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Here's Satoransky. Pass to Bertans. Clock at 6. Here's Satoransky. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Robinson misses. Well, Orlando shooting 43% for the game.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Now, here is Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Satoransky. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 5th personal foul. At the line for the Magic, Boban Marjanovic. At the line for 2.
The first one falls for the Magic. Lopez comes in for Nicholson. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Elfrid Payton. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Robinson. Anderson comes in for Bertans. Chris Middleton's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Satoransky. And so he makes both from the line. Orlando with the ball. Lopez, a screen on Parker. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Lopez a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bishop. The three-pointer no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with the mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And that'll finish the season series between these two. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution. And that's why they'll be finishing up the year 2-0 against the Magic.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Gobert. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And so here's Orlando. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. That one goes. Count it.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Middleton kicks to Parker. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Defended by Anderson. The rebound by Middleton. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker. And Tony, there was an intensity to the way this team played. Were you guys amped up?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we were on a mission. We want to make a statement, and we played great basketball, great ball movement. Everybody wasn't selfish. We shot the ball a lot better, and we played great defense.
Statement delivered, mission accomplished. Nice win, Tony. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Rudy Gobert. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
You're not going to see a lot of guys have 15 rebounds in a night. He was hustling all game long and didn't seem to waver at all. You could sort of tell early that this was going to be a great game for him.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.